Welcome, explorers, to our countdown of the 50 most scenic and culturally rich destinations in Europe. This continent, cradle of Western civilization, art, music, and architecture, beckons travelers with time-honored traditions and cutting-edge innovations. From coastal retreats and alpine villages to imperial capitals and charming old towns, Europe's diversity enchants the curious at every turn. In the next 90 minutes, we'll journey across many countries and cultures, discovering how history shaped these places, how nature frames their beauty, and how local traditions breathe life into old stones. Whether you're planning your next escape or merely dreaming from home, let these 50 destinations inspire and guide you. Let's begin at number 50 and ascend towards Europe's most iconic scenic treasure. Number 50, San Sebastian, Spain. At number 50, San Sebastián Donostia graces Spain's Basque coast with golden beaches and a culinary reputation envied worldwide. La Concha Bay's gentle arc and turquoise waters entice swimmers and kayakers, while the old town's Pintixo bars serve bite-sized gourmet marvels: octopus, chamois iberico, anchovies marinated in olive oil. Michelin-starred restaurants reflect Basque innovation, while surfers challenge Atlantic swells at nearby beaches. Stroll the elegant boulevards, catch a film festival, and embrace a city where nature's curves meet gastronomic brilliance. Number 49. Biarritz, France. Biarritz, on France's Basque coast, blends old-world glamour with modern surf culture. Once a getaway for European aristocracy, it retains refined villas and promenades along dramatic cliffs. Today, surfers ride Atlantic rollers, mingling with visitors sampling oysters and Basque pastries. Explore the Rocher de la Vierge lookout or the Musée de la Mer aquarium. Biarritz's fusion of elegance, sport, and oceanic freshness brings coastal European flair to life. Number 48. Bardonecchia, Italy. Bardonecchia, tucked in the Piedmont Alps near France's border, offers excellent skiing without the sky-high prices of more famous resorts. Winter sports reign: downhill, cross-country skiing, snowboarding, and after-ski socializing in friendly taverns. Summer reveals hiking trails among wildflowers and clear mountain streams. Savor local polenta, cheeses, and hearty stews. Bardonecchia captures the alpine essence, affordable, scenic, and authentically Italian. Number 47. Madeira, Portugal. Madeira, an Atlantic archipelago off Portugal's coast, fuses mild climate, dramatic landscapes, and rich traditions. Terraced plantations, laurel forests, UNESCO protected, and coastal cliffs charm hikers on Valletta trails. Funchal's Old Town blends heritage with contemporary art, while New Year's Eve fireworks light the sky spectacularly. Try Madeira wine and bolo de mel cake. On this island of eternal spring, nature and culture create a timeless retreat. Number 46. Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Sarajevo, a city of cross-cultural encounters, stands where East meets West in the Balkans. Stroll the Bashtarshia Bazaar, minarets and Orthodox churches coexisting with Catholic cathedrals and synagogues. Sample strong Bosnian coffee and burek pastries. Witness scars from recent history and resilience symbolized by the Sarajevo roses. The city's hillsides overlook red-tiled roofs and markets scented with spices. Sarajevo's warmth and complexity invite empathy and understanding. Number 45. Belgrade, Serbia. Belgrade is Serbia's dynamic capital, ancient fortress walls contrasting with modern art galleries and lively nightlife. Stroll the pedestrian zone, discover rakia bars, and visit Skadarlia's bohemian quarter. The confluence of two grand rivers frames scenic river cruises and floating clubs known as splavovi. Belgrade's layers of history, from Ottoman to Austro-Hungarian influences, create a cultural collage brimming with energy and reinvention. Number 44. Bucharest, Romania. Bucharest, Romania's capital, balances communist-era monuments and Belle Époque remnants. The Palace of Parliament, one of the world's largest buildings, testifies to a grandiose past. Meanwhile, leafy parks, trendy bistros, and street art signal a new creative era. Explore the old town's bars, the village museum's folklore, and discover a city striving toward modern sophistication while honoring its historical complexities. Number 43. Plovdiv, Bulgaria. On-screen, a Roman amphitheater overlooking the city, cobblestone streets of the Old Town, vibrant art galleries. Plovdiv, one of Europe's oldest continuously inhabited cities, boasts Thracian, Roman, and Ottoman influences. The Roman amphitheater hosts concerts against a backdrop of millennia. The Old Town's Bulgarian National Revival architecture features colorful merchant houses turned into museums and craft shops. Bohemian bars and cultural festivals give the city a youthful energy. In Plovdiv, layers of history, artistry, and Balkan flair converge harmoniously. Number 42. Sofia, Bulgaria. Sofia, Bulgaria's capital, surprises with its blend of ancient and modern. Roman ruins lie under glass floors in metro stations, Orthodox domes gleam in sunlight, and blocks of Soviet architecture mix with chic cafes. Stroll Vitosha Boulevard's boutiques or escape to Vitosha Mountains hiking trails. Affordable, hospitable, and culturally diverse, Sofia appeals to curious travelers seeking a lesser-known European urban treasure. Number 41. Kaunas, Lithuania. Kaunas, Lithuania's second city, showcases interwar modernist architecture recognized by UNESCO. Its Old Town, where the Nemunas and Neris rivers meet, features Gothic and Renaissance edifices. Visit the M.K. Čiurlionis National Art Museum celebrating Lithuanian art. Contemporary street art and design events energize the city's cultural scene. Kaunas mixes historical layers with forward-looking creativity and student-driven vibrancy. Number 40. Riga, Latvia. Riga, Latvia's capital, is an architectural jewel box. Its UNESCO-listed Old Town charms with Gothic churches and cobblestone lanes. Beyond lie some of Europe's finest Art Nouveau buildings adorned with mythic motifs. Winter brings cozy cafes, mulled wine, and festive markets. Museums narrate Baltic history under Soviet and German occupations. Today, Riga blends old-world charm and contemporary Baltic cool, becoming a cultural hub of Northern Europe. 39. Vilnius, Lithuania. Vilnius, Lithuania's capital, features a baroque old town full of ornate churches, hidden courtyards, and pastel facades. Climb Gediminas Hill for panoramic views, explore Uzupis, a quirky, self-declared republic of artists, and taste Lithuanian dishes like cepelini dumplings. A blend of Catholic, Orthodox, and Jewish heritage flavors its cultural tapestry. Vilnius feels intimate, intellectual, and quietly enchanting, perfect for strolling and discovering unexpected nooks. Number 38. Malmö, Sweden. Malmö in southern Sweden melds Nordic coolness with global influences. The turning torso skyscraper symbolizes architectural innovation, while the Old Quarter, Gamla Staden, preserves cobblestone squares and historic facades. The city's multicultural eateries serve falafel beside Swedish pastries. Bike-friendly, eco-conscious, and close to Copenhagen via the Øresund Bridge, Malmö exemplifies progressive urban living against a coastal Nordic backdrop. Number 37. Gothenburg, Sweden. Gothenburg, Sweden's second city, embraces maritime heritage and cultural flair. Canals reflect neoclassical buildings. Trams hum along wide avenues. Veskakorka Fish Market offers fresh shrimp and salmon. Hip neighborhoods host craft breweries, indie boutiques, and design fairs. In summer, music festivals enliven green parks. Gothenburg's relaxed warmth, culinary creativity, and coastal proximity make it a Scandinavian gem. Number 36. Helsingør, Denmark. Helsingør, Elsinore, Denmark, guards the Øresund Strait with Kronborg Castle, Shakespeare's Hamlet setting. Explore castle halls where literary ghosts whisper. Stroll harborfront cafes, watch ferries to Sweden's Helsingborg. The Danish coziness, hygge, thrives in its alleys and harborside taverns. Helsingør is a scenic stage where history and literature converse amid Nordic coastal breezes. Number 35. Bergen, Norway. Bergen, Norway's gateway to the fjords, enchants with historic Briggen Wharf, UNESCO-listed wooden warehouses once home to Hanseatic traders. Surrounded by 7 mountains, it's a nexus of scenic hikes, funicular rides, and fjord cruises. Taste fresh fish at the Torget Market, enjoy cultural festivals, and embrace occasional rain showers that keep everything lush. Bergen's maritime traditions, alpine views, and cozy vibe create a dreamlike coastal haven. Number 34. Oslo, Norway. Oslo, Norway's capital, balances fjord and forest with cutting-edge design and social innovation. The Oslo Opera House invites you to walk on its slanted rooftop, enjoying city and sea views. World-class museums, Viking Ship Museum, Munch Museum, celebrate Nordic heritage and art. Cafes and restaurants champion new Nordic cuisine. Surrounded by islands and ski trails, Oslo seamlessly blends urban comfort with nature's embrace. Number 33. Zagreb, Croatia. Zagreb, Croatia's capital, offers cafe culture, greenery, and a human-scale old town reminiscent of Central Europe's grand capitals. Stroll to Kalčičeva Street, enjoy local craft beers, visit museums and galleries. Farmers markets overflow with fresh produce, while street art and music festivals reflect a youthful spirit. From baroque chapels to hip design shops, Zagreb's character emerges in its blend of old Central European elegance and contemporary Croatian creativity. Number 32. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Dubrovnik's walled old town glistens under Mediterranean light. Stroll atop the fortifications for panoramic views of orange rooftops and azure waters. Renaissance palaces, baroque churches, and narrow alleys evoke centuries of maritime republic prosperity. Nearby islands, beaches, and fresh seafood restaurants add to the allure. Though popular, Dubrovnik's timeless beauty, especially at dawn or off-season, retains its magic, transporting visitors into a bygone era. Number 31. Ljubljana, Slovenia. Ljubljana, Slovenia's capital, charms with its car-free center, leafy riverbanks, and a castle perched above. Bridges adorned with dragons and playful sculptures reflect a creative sensibility. Street markets, local wines, and artisan treats delight gastronomes. A youthful art scene thrives in galleries and music venues. Ljubljana's harmony of architecture, nature, and cultural zest makes it a hidden European jewel. Number 30. Bratislava, Slovakia. Bratislava's castle overlooks a neat old town where pastel buildings, Gothic churches, and quirky statues invite exploration. The Danube River flows beside modern developments and green parks. Sample Slovak dumplings, taste local wines, and attend lively festivals. Less crowded than larger capitals, Bratislava's small scale fosters intimacy and authenticity, an ideal stop between Vienna and Budapest, with its own distinct Central European soul. Number 29. Tallinn, Estonia. Tallinn's Old Town is a time capsule of Hanseatic merchants, cobblestone lanes, and fortified walls. Admire Gothic town hall, indulge in marzipan treats, climb view towers for sweeping Baltic Sea vistas. Beyond the historic core, a startup culture and digital innovations define modern Tallinn. This fusion of ancient charm and digital prowess creates a uniquely inspiring Baltic capital. Number 28. Helsinki, Finland. Helsinki, Finland's capital, embraces the Baltic Sea's embrace. Its neoclassical downtown, anchored by Senate Square and Lutheran Cathedral, meets modern design districts full of chic boutiques. The city's devotion to nature and wellness surfaces in public saunas, island-hopping ferries, and seasonal markets. Try fresh salmon soup and rye bread. Enjoy the quiet efficiency and friendly Nordic hospitality. Helsinki's understated elegance and maritime spirit enchant travelers seeking calm sophistication. 27. Warsaw, Poland. Warsaw's resilience defines it. After World War II's devastation, the city painstakingly reconstructed its old town's Baroque and Gothic details. Modern towers soar nearby, symbolizing Poland's rebirth. Museums detail Poland's complex history, while Chopin concerts in Łazienki Park's gardens evoke romantic melodies. Sample pierogi, sip vodka, admire neon art installations in Bohemian Praga district. Warsaw's dynamic blend of past scars and forward momentum resonates with hope and pride. Number 26. Porto, Portugal. Porto's hilly landscape frames medieval lanes and the iconic Dom Luís Bridge spanning the Douro. The Ribeira district's colorful facades and riverside terraces invite slow afternoons. Across the river, port wine lodges offer tastings of rich, fortified reds. Climb the Clarigos Tower, explore azulejo-adorned chapels, and taste Francesinha sandwiches. Porto's soulful authenticity and maritime traditions complement Portugal's warm hospitality. Number 25. Seville, Spain. Sevilla, embodies Andalusian flair. Moorish palaces like the Alcazar exude geometric grace. The cathedral and Giralda Tower dominate the skyline, and flamenco bars in Triana echo with passionate song. Orange blossoms scent spring air, tapas bars serve jamón and gazpacho, and processions mark Holy Week with solemn devotion. Seville's sultry rhythms, historic grandeur, and sun-kissed streets seduce travelers into slow, sensory immersion. Number 24. Krakow, Poland. Krakow preserves a royal and intellectual legacy in its UNESCO-listed Old Town. The Cloth Hall, St. Mary's Basilica's bugle call, and Gothic spires craft a fairy tale atmosphere. Wawel Castle and Cathedral embody Poland's regal past. Indulge in pierogi, sip mead in medieval cellars, and feel the scholarly aura from the city's ancient university. Krakow's gentle beauty and profound history invite contemplation and admiration. Number 23. Brussels, Belgium. Brussels marries grandeur and whimsy. The grand place's baroque guild halls shimmer in evening light. Chocolate boutiques, waffle stands, and beer taverns delight gourmands. Street murals celebrate Tintin and Belgian comics, while Art Nouveau gems recall early modern design. The EU's headquarters bring diplomatic bustle. Brussels is a city of contrasts, historical elegance, culinary indulgence, political relevance, and quirky humor coexisting harmoniously. Number 22. Munich, Germany. Munich blends Bavaria's rustic traditions with cosmopolitan flair. Visit Marienplatz to watch the Glockenspiel's whimsical figures twirl, enjoy Oktoberfest's beer tents and revelry, cycle through the English Garden, and sample Weisswurst and pretzels in a beer garden. Museums like the Pinakothek celebrate art. Palaces like Nymphenburg whisper royal pasts. Munich's good-hearted atmosphere, cultural refinement, and old-world charm enchant travelers year-round. Number 21. Madrid, Spain. Madrid, Spain's capital, overflows with artistic legacy and energetic street life. The Prado, Reina Sofia, and Thyssen museums form an artistic triangle unmatched. The Royal Palace and monumental squares, Plaza Mayor, Puerta del Sol, show regal and historical depth. Sample churros and chocolate, sip vermouth in old taverns, watch flamenco dancers' passionate footwork. Madrid's vivacious spirit, late-night dinners, and intellectual salons create a cultural feast in the heart of the Iberian Peninsula. Number 20. Bruges, Belgium. Bruges seems ripped from a fairy tale. Cobbled lanes, quiet canals, and Gothic churches preserved since the Middle Ages. Climb the belfry for panoramic rooftops, taste Belgian chocolates and waffles at cozy shops, admire Flemish art in old monasteries. Evenings glow under lamplight, reflecting in canal mirrors. Bruges' enchantment lies in its timeless grace and gentle whispers of a past still vividly alive. Number 19. Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen's bike-friendly streets, waterfront neighborhoods, and minimalist aesthetics define Scandinavian cool. The Little Mermaid statue nods to Hans Christian Andersen's legacy, while Nyhavn's painted facades hum with cafes. Royal Amalienborg Palace coexists with progressive architecture like the Opera House. Food halls serve smørrebrød and craft beers. Hygge, the Danish coziness, flourishes in candlelit corners and friendly smiles. Copenhagen exemplifies how design, tradition, and well-being can harmonize. Number 18. Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm's clear waters and islands form a maritime mosaic. Gamla Stan's narrow alleys, the Royal Palace, and museums, like the Vasa Museum, evoke Nordic history. Trendy Södermalm, elegant Oostermalm, and countless islands offer kayaking and ferry rides. Sustainability and high living standards shine in its architecture and public spaces. Stockholm's mix of heritage and innovation creates a breezy, enlightened atmosphere. Number 17. Reykjavik, Iceland. Reykjavik, Iceland's capital, is your gateway to a land of fire and ice. Wander art galleries, geothermal pools, and coffee houses decorated with local art. Day trips lead to geysers, hot springs, waterfalls, and the Blue Lagoon. Winter nights may reveal auroras swirling green curtains across starry skies. Reykjavik's small size and creative spirit result in a warm welcome despite its Arctic latitude. Number 16. Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon's old trams climb steep hills where pastel buildings and azulejo tiles reflect Moorish roots and Age of Discovery heritage. Overlooking the Tagus River, Miradouros, viewpoints, frame red rooftops and distant Atlantic breezes. Taste custard tarts, pastéis de nata, hear fado music's soul-stirring melodies, and enjoy the city's laid-back tempo. Lisbon's charm arises from its blend of nostalgic history and youthful innovation. Number 15. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul straddles two continents, merging east and west. Ancient Byzantium, Constantinople, now a modern metropolis. The Hagia Sophia's dome and blue mosque's minarets dominate the skyline. Savor Turkish coffee and baklava after bargaining in the Grand Bazaar. Ferry rides on the Bosphorus reveal palaces and old wooden mansions. Istanbul's layers of empires, religions, and cuisines create a timeless city brimming with energy, faith, and stories. Number 14. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest, straddling the Danube, elegantly merges Buda's royal hills with Pest's vibrant boulevards. Bathhouses like Széchenyi highlight thermal healing traditions. Admire the parliament's ornate facade. Sample Hungarian goulash and chimney cakes in lively markets. Listen to a classical concert in a historic hall. Budapest's cultural blend, Habsburg influences, Ottoman footprints, coupled with river panoramas define a city of romance and refinement. Number 13. Edinburgh, Scotland. Edinburgh's medieval Old Town and Georgian New Town compose a cultural powerhouse. The castle overlooks a city steeped in literary genius, from Walter Scott to J.K. Rowling, and festival energy. Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Stroll the Royal Mile's pubs and boutiques, climb Arthur's Seat for panoramic views. Cozy pubs serve whiskey and haggis, while bagpipes echo in stone closes. Edinburgh's dramatic setting and intellectual spirit captivate the curious traveler. Number 12. Berlin, Germany. Berlin, once divided, now thrives as a cultural capital of reinvention. Traces of World War II and Cold War blend with cutting-edge architecture, startup scenes, and world-class museums. The Reichstag's glass dome, East Side Gallery's murals, and Tempelhof's repurposed airfield park reflect Berlin's creativity. Cafes fuel debates, nightlife roars in warehouses, and street food includes currywurst. Berlin's eclectic energy and historical depth create a city of endless fascination. Number 11. Athens, Greece. Athens, cradle of Western civilization, stands as a living museum. The Acropolis and Parthenon dominate the skyline, reminding us of ancient philosophers and democracy's birth. Today's Athens also embraces modern art galleries, street murals, rooftop bars with Acropolis views, and neighborhoods like Syri buzzing with youthful creativity. Taste Greek salads, grilled octopus, and honey-drenched pastries. Athens balances ancient glory with contemporary zest. Number 10. Santorini, Greece. Santorini's cliffs form a crescent around a submerged caldera, remnants of a massive volcanic eruption. The result? A dramatic marriage of geology and human aesthetics. In Oia, stroll marble pathways lined with chic boutiques and cafes. Enjoy Assyrtiko wines from volcanic soils and watch the sun dip below the horizon, painting sky and sea with fire. Santorini's iconic vistas manifest Mediterranean romance at its purest. Number 9. Prague, Czech Republic. Prague, a fairy tale city of Gothic spires and cobblestone lanes, enchants with layers of Bohemian, Romanesque, and Baroque grace. The astronomical clock's hourly show, the quiet courtyards, and Vltava River reflections captivate. Taste Czech beer, explore Kafka's literary haunts, attend classical concerts in historic halls. Prague's old-world mystique meets youthful creativity, yielding a cultural tapestry both magical and intellectual. Number 8. Florence, Italy. Florence is the cradle of the Renaissance, where Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and Botticelli shaped Western art. Gaze at the Duomo's dome by Brunelleschi, admire David's marble perfection, and feast on ribollita soup and Chianti wine in trattorias. Stroll across Ponte Vecchio's jewelers' shops and catch sunsets from Piazzale Michelangelo. Florence radiates artistic genius and Tuscan warmth, immortalizing human creativity in stone and canvas. Number 7. Vienna, Austria. Vienna's imperial legacy and musical heritage enchant visitors. Admire baroque palaces, ride horse-drawn carriages along Ringstrasse, and savor coffee and pastries in grand cafes. Concerts echo Mozart, Beethoven, and Strauss waltzes. Modern art museums and design shops contrast gracefully with age-old traditions. Vienna's blend of opulence, culture, and refinement makes it a European cultural capital, preserving elegance for future generations. Number 6. Venice, Italy. Venice, a floating tapestry of canals and palaces, epitomizes romance. The Grand Canal curves past Gothic facades, while St. Mark's Basilica dazzles with mosaics. Lose yourself in quiet alleys, discover hidden Bacardi wine bars serving sacchetti snacks. At sunset, lagoon waters shimmer with golden reflections. Venice's fragile beauty and cultural wealth remain eternal, a lyrical poem of water and stone. Number 5. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam's canals create a painterly cityscape, bridges arching over calm waters, houseboats bobbing gently, cyclists rule the roads, and flower markets sell rainbow blooms. Explore the Anne Frank House, admire Rembrandts in the museums, sip craft beer in cozy brown cafes. The city's progressive spirit and welcoming vibe unify historic charm, cultural sophistication, and modern energy. 4. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona, vibrant and creative, celebrates Catalan identity and global influences. Gaudi's whimsical architecture, Sagrada Familia's soaring spires, Casa Batlló's organic curves, astonishes at every turn. Beachfront promenades, soccer fervor at Camp Nou. Experimental cuisine at Michelin-starred spots enrich the experience. Marvel at modern art, dance to street music, and feel the city's restless imagination forging a distinctive cultural presence. Number 3. London, England. London marries royal pageantry, global diversity, and relentless innovation. See iconic landmarks, Tower Bridge, Buckingham Palace, and explore museums with unparalleled collections. British Museum, Tate Modern. Markets burst with global cuisines, neighborhoods reflect countless cultures, and green parks offer respite. Theater, literature, and music traditions thrive. London's grandeur and complexity make it a global capital of ideas, art, and dialogue. Number 2. Rome, Italy. Rome, the eternal city, layers millennia of history. Ancient ruins from the Roman Empire, Renaissance palaces, baroque fountains. Marvel at the Colosseum and the Forum. Reflect in the Vatican's spiritual and artistic treasures. Toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain. Neighborhood trattorias serve spaghetti cacio e pepe. Gelato sweetens afternoons. Rome's architectural pageantry and timeless cultural legacy ensure every corner whispers stories of empires, saints, and artists. Number 1. Paris, France. At last we reach number 1, Paris, the city of light. Synonymous with romance, art, gastronomy, and style, Paris captivates with café culture, impressionist masterpieces, literary salons, and fashion houses. Stroll the Champs-Élysées, picnic in the Jardin du Luxembourg, watch the Eiffel Tower shimmer at dusk. From revolutionary history to modern creativity, Paris balances grandeur and intimacy. Its allure endures, inspiring painters, poets, and travelers seeking that certain je ne sais quoi. We've toured 50 destinations showcasing Europe's extraordinary diversity. Each place reveals layers of human endeavor and natural splendor. From quaint alpine hamlets and ancient ruins to modern cultural hubs and coastal paradises, Europe's essence lies not only in postcard vistas, but also in cultural dialogues, culinary traditions, artisan crafts, and the warmth of local communities. As you consider your next adventure, remember these spots where beauty, heritage, and creativity meet. May these destinations inspire a deeper love for travel, understanding of history, and respect for cultural and environmental stewardship. The world awaits, and Europe's treasures remain, ready to welcome you again and again. If you enjoyed exploring these top European destinations with us, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. We'd love to hear about your favorite destinations and hidden gems in the comments below, so feel free to share your best travel stories. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for even more jaw-dropping adventures and insider travel tips. Until next time, happy travels!